Hello, I'm FON QUINTA, welcoming you to the morning edition of Prime Plus live from the studios of My Media Prime Television here in Cameroon's economic capital, Douala. And now, Public Health Minister Dr. Manawude Malachi over the weekend received on behalf of government a consignment of 10 out of the 25 ambulances intended to strengthen the health system and COVID-19 response plan in Cameroon. The project was financed by the United Nations Development Program UNDP and the Islamic Development Bank. Other medical equipment worth $13.8 million was equally handed to the Cameroon government. Now, the 2021 edition of the Mount Cameroon Race of Hope held over the weekend in Boya, southwest region of Cameroon, ended with Ali Mohamedou Godlove Gapsibum and 5 Elvis as winners of the senior male category, while at the female category, Keaton Mildred, Tata Karin and Job Kesegi Agnes were crowned winners. The winners of this year's edition received a sum of 10 million, while 5 million for the second position and 3 million for the third position. The governor of the Southwest region, Bernard Okalabilai, at the end of the game praised the organizing committee for a job well done and equally to the population who turned out in their numbers despite threats from separatist fighters. Now, ex-students of government bilingual high school Mankan dubbed Hollywood icons met over the weekend in Douala to raise funds for the betterment of their alma mater and students of the institution who have dropped out of school as a result of the ongoing Anglophone crisis. The end-of-year party at Hotel Bellevue in Douala equally saw the installation of newly elected executives who head the organization for the next 2 years. The new executive, headed by Ndo Divine, after their installation, promised to empower students of government bilingual high school Mankan who dropped out of school as a result of the ongoing Anglophone crisis and equally to successfully realize all projects for their 2 term. Now, almost 100 migrants have been rescued off the coast of Libya, with 15 dying at sea. Amongst those rescued on Sunday are African migrants from Cameroon, Sudan, and Mali. According to the International Organization for Migration, most survivors suffered burns and hypothermia. On Friday, the International Organization for Migration Libya said more than over 150 migrants had been intercepted and returned to the country by its Coast Guard. Now, the army in the Democratic Republic of Congo say at least 10 people have been killed by a militia in the east of the country. A military spokesman said the Allied Democratic Forces beheaded 8 people in one village and shot 2 more in another. The militia, that originated as an Islamist movement in Uganda but has not staged attacks there for several years, has stepped up attacks on civilians since the military launched an offensive against the group 18 months ago. Now, South Africa's President Cyril Ramaphosa has announced that restrictions put in place to control the spread of coronavirus will be lowered to level 1 from level 3. He said the restrictions put in place over the holiday period had succeeded in reducing infection level from 90,000 new infections a week at the end of December to 10,000 new infections last week. According to Mr. Ramaphosa, all energy and effort must now go into growing the economy while exercising extreme caution to prevent further spread of the virus. And healthcare workers in Ivory Coast city of Abidjan will get COVID-19 vaccination today, the first national rollout of the United Nations-backed COVAX program, the global vaccine sharing initiative to help poorer countries control the pandemic. COVAX is the biggest vaccine procurement plan in human history, designed to distribute 2 million doses by the end of year 2021. We've come to the end of the morning edition of Prime Flash on My Media Prime Television. My name is FON QUINTA. The news was compiled and produced by EWANE and NOLINGA. Stay tuned to more programs on The African Eye. Up next is In the House with Eileen Samabai.